In and out of love, never get enough. We never seem to get older. When things are going right, you seem to have the time. But when it's hard, you just grow cold up. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires. The words repeat, cause we're scared of the silence. We should be good, but
hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today we're going to be having part 1 of my fall clean and decorate with me. I went ahead, gathered all my items, some old, some new, put things together. I unfortunately couldn't find one of the bins that had a lot of my fall decor, but I was ready in the process of starting to film this. So I just went with it, worked with what I had. Once you guys see the fall home tour, I'm probably going to be adding a couple of more touches, like finishing up the coffee bar, styling that area in the kitchen, and then adding a little bit more to my fireplace mantle because I feel like it needs a little something else to like fluff it up. Part 2, which will be my whole dining room space, and then ultimately I'll do my whole fall home tour so you guys can see how everything looks put together. And today's video is going to be a collab with my friend Liz here on YouTube, better known as Miss Liz Hart. I have been following her for over 4 years at this point. I absolutely love her channel. She has a beautiful home that I know you guys will love as much as I do. She does decorating, she does cooking, baking, which is actually the videos that I love watching of hers most of all, because if you know, my husband's actually the chef in this house, so she even makes me go into the kitchen and start trying some of her new recipes. That's how you know she's really amazing at what she does. Everything is just so beautiful in her home. She also has a little boy named Sebastian, and she's currently pregnant with baby number 2, a second little boy that she'll be welcoming this October, so even more exciting things happening this fall season for her. You can check out her channel down in my description bar. I'll have links to it if you're not already following her. Definitely hit that little subscribe button because you're not going to want to miss out on her content. And if you're coming over from Liz's channel, hi, my name is Carissa. I am actually a girl mom. I have 2 little girls, a 4-year-old named Mila and a 4-month-old named Capri. I love to do different videos in the home and lifestyle range, so totally up your alley like a video like this where I'm decorating my house, cleaning it to give you guys lots of motivation. So I would love it if you consider hitting that subscribe button to join me on my channel as well. And without further ado, let's get cleaning and decorating. So starting off with our before, we have the living room and the kitchen are going to be part of today's part 1 video of my fall clean and decorate with me. You guys saw the living room wasn't too bad because I did it the day before, but the kitchen gets messy really fast, constantly, multiple times a day I'm having to clean up in there. So I definitely wanted to tackle that, and I'm going to be doing different sections. So basically I like to clean, for example, we're going to start off with the coffee table. I'll put away all of my current decor, wipe everything down, and then I'm going to start playing around with the new items that I have for this year, as well as some items that I have from last year fall decorating to mix it together. I'm also really big on repurposing items, so I have like a little beaded wooden riser that I normally use in my kitchen for candles, but I decided to put it on my coffee table to add a little bit element of like low and high details for the centerpiece.
keep lighting fires around ourselves. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires. The words repeat, cause we're scared of the silence. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires around ourselves. It's deja vu. Memories come back when I'm with you.
And if you didn't see my fall home decor haul, then you will not know that this is basically the vision that I'm going for. You guys can see lots of natural details, warm tones mixed with some neutrals. This way we can do a nice subtle look into fall. I don't like anything too harsh like bright oranges or burgundies and things like that. So mine is definitely more going with the flow of my already home decor that blends nicely. So I did little hues of amber, which is actually going to be like my fall color that I'm going to be incorporating for the decor.
Memories come back when I'm with you. Been here 1,000 times. Set up a stage of lies. Say we're done, say it's over.
And anyone else feel like their toddler's toys are literally everywhere? I feel like no matter how much I organize and put things away, it just comes out and becomes a disaster so quickly these days. because we're home and there's really nothing else for her to do. So we're just dealing with the mess, cleaning up as we go. And you guys saw I did the opposite larger sofa with my new pillows that I picked up from HomeGoods the other day. They're just like a very neutral leopard print. I thought that would be pretty to add some warmth for the fall season. And then for this opposite couch, instead of using a pillow, I wanted to incorporate this really beautiful like boho style blanket. I thought that went perfectly. The color hues also went nicely with the decor. And then we're going to be moving into this corner that's besides my fireplace, just kind of reorganizing, putting my breast pump away, all of that stuff, fluffing the pillows and getting it more tidied up in that section. And then you can see I do have an amber vase as well as this copper style pumpkin that I had from last year. It actually went perfectly with this vase, so I paired them together. And you guys know I'm a big fan of pampas. I have just been obsessed with it lately, and this pampas is by far the best one I have ever found. I've been on the hunt for over a year. I've tried different kinds, and this one, just as you can see, looks so fluffy and full. I also have a stack of these in my daughter's nursery, and they're absolutely beautiful.
Shouldn't be coming back, but somehow we connect. Acting drunk even though we're sober. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires. The words repeat cause we're scared of the silence. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires. Fires around ourselves. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires. The words repeat cause we're scared of the
Then for this blanket ladder that I keep in my living room, I like to change out usually one of the blankets to go with whatever particular theme or the color schemes that I'm going for a specific season. So I just added another neutral like cream colored one to the very bottom, once again keeping it very subtle and soft. Now moving on to the fireplace, I was removing all of my existing decor, and I also get a lot of questions asking what do I do with my current decor when I'm putting out new decor. So I store all of the things in bins, so when I take out all of my fall decor from the bins and decorate my home, I'll put the current decor in those bins for the time being, whether I have it up in my house for like a month or 2 months, and then when it's time to put the fall stuff away, then I will have that bin easy access to put my decor that I previously had that kind of lasts all year long. So I'm adding some new candle holders, very boho neutral feel. I added that new garland, and this is what I'm talking about, you guys. I felt like it looked very sparse on the fireplace, so I definitely want to get either some more smaller pumpkins that I have already in storage from last year, or maybe a second garland to fluff it up.
we should be good, but we keep lighting fires. Fires around ourselves. It's deja vu. Memories come back when I'm with you. It's deja vu. Memories come back when I'm with you.
So for my kitchen, I honestly don't go too crazy. It's a very high traffic area, so I like to keep things pretty minimal when it comes to decor. So I first like to take away all the things from my countertop, clear it away. I had washed some dishes that morning, so I just had to put those away. And then as you can see, my sink was empty because, as I mentioned, I already had cleaned. I only had like 1 or 2 things in there. I'm going to give my sink a good wipe down, and then I'm going to dry those dishes and get them put back in their place.
Should be good, but we keep lighting fires. The words repeat cause we're scared of the silence. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires. We keep on talking and talking, talking and talking.
And it wouldn't be a fall video if I didn't whip out my first fall candle of the season. Leaves is one of my favorite. It smells so good, so fall scented, but not like overpowering scents. If you're someone that likes something a little more subtle, I highly suggest this one. It was actually like 91 degrees this day. Let me know in the comments, are you guys so ready for fall and already pulling out those candles and fall scents, or you're waiting till it gets a little bit cooler outside? And as I do every year, I will be having a dedicated coffee bar for fall, doing it all ready for the fall season. But for now, I just kind of added a couple of little touches, and then once I get back to those bins that I have in storage, I can add a couple of more pieces and finish that off in a specific video, so you guys can stay tuned for that. It always makes me happy to go into my kitchen in the morning, have my coffee when it's decorated for that particular season. I do like summer, spring, fall, and Christmas. And then above my range hood is honestly the perfect place to add a little touch of decor. I usually do either wreaths, flowers, different things. This year I decided to do a cute little sign that I had picked up. So all of those little touches, and then I used one of those smaller vases that match actually the one in the living room to coordinate there. And then for my wreath, it was so pretty. I didn't want to have it just outside, so I decided to flip it in inside and hang my wreath so that I can see it every day. There's a little trick for you guys, just if you really are loving your wreath and you want to add a little more decor to your inner space, add a double hooked wreath holder and you can have a pretty one outside as well as inside. And once I'm done decorating, we all know like debris all falls off, glitter, things like that. So I like to give the whole space a good vacuuming.
Wish I could say I was finally over you, but that's not the truth. Everyone always keep falling in love again. What's wrong with them? I don't understand. Maybe it will pass by, someone save me for a pass.
And just as I always give you guys a before of what everything looked like, I like to also give you an after so you can see what it looks like all clean, all decorated. As I mentioned, I'm going to be adding a couple more pieces here and there to finish it off that you guys are going to see in the full fall home tour.
To be done, I'ma drink at this page. Yeah. Why am I the only one who's left in the rain with nobody to hold on to? Ooh. Why am I the only one who's feeling this pain when there should be two of us? And yeah, I know we both wanted different things, but letting go just comes easy and you don't. Why am I the only one?
This now completes my fall clean and decorate with me. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Be sure to thumbs it up if you did. It'll let me know to keep creating more videos like this. Leave a comment down below letting me know what was your favorite room of this part 1, and I'll talk to you all in my next one. Bye.